Hi, welcome to AwkwardHamster. Today I'll be installing the crossbars for my 2012 Honda CR-V. And I got this off Amazon for about $64. Typically for the non-Honda brand, it's about $64 to $75. I just opted for the least expensive one I can find. So there's really no other review on Amazon for this. And it's made of aluminum and is advertised to support 165 pounds. Here's the user manual that came with it. And it came with a lot of bolts. I'll go into that more detail soon. Right here it says up to 165 pounds. And here's the second page on how to install it. Installation should be very straightforward. Don't really need much tools. It did come with a Allen wrench. But for myself, I just got a step ladder, just make things easier. Don't need it. Can only just step at the entrance of my vehicle, but that's good enough. Different size bolts. Here's the Allen wrench. There was one extra washer. I'm not sure just why one. These are the crossbars. Now for the part that holds the crossbars in place, these are all labeled. So R for right, 2 right, and 2 left. These are L for left. First, I need to remove the rail covers. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. And you can use a flat screwdriver if you want, or just use your nail. They come right off. Comes off too. As the guy mentioned earlier, there are 2 different lengths for the crossbars. The shorter one is for the back of the vehicle. The longer one is for the front of the vehicle. And there are these bolt holes over here. And once it's in the slot, then I can secure it. But notice how there is this part, it's not directly in the middle. That's because the crossbar, this side over here is a little bit longer than this back side. For these, same thing. This part is a little bit more narrow. Towards my right, is a little bit more narrow than over here. So just need to line it up properly. So for this one, this part was thicker. I need to find the right piece. So this is for the right R. If you line it up properly, it will slide right in. Okay. Now I just need to find the left piece, where this part's thicker than this part. So same thing. Just going to need to slide it right in. See over here, the screws line up perfectly. So I'll tighten this first. Then later on, when it's on my vehicle, when these crossbar holders are on my vehicle, then I'll tighten this piece over here. I'm going to use the smaller bolts to tighten it. I didn't tighten it all the way. After I place it into position on top of my roof, then I'll tighten this. I'm on the driver's side, or the left side of my vehicle. This is the side where the bolts screwed in the crossbar to the crossbar holder, and I cannot adjust this. So now I just need to push this little silicone washer in position and line these holes, or these protrusions, up directly with these 2 holes over here. Leave this be first. I'm not going to screw it in, and you still need to take care of the right side. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the front crossbar. Once that's in position, now let's take care of the right side. Just push this plastic towards the center of the vehicle, and that way it lines perfectly. Once this plastic piece is securely tightened, now I can tighten the bolts below this. That's holding the plastic piece to the aluminum crossbar. Since the right side is all taken care of, I can now tighten up the left side. Here's the end result. Installation was not difficult, just took a lot of elbow grease and time. And the only tool I'll recommend is a step ladder. It just makes things easier. The other thing to look out for is if you were to have this flipped around, I'm pretty sure there'd be more wind noise. Now, this part's plastic, this part's aluminum. It's ready to hold 165 pounds. The quality, the construction's okay. It's definitely not a genuine Honda, but I paid about half. A genuine Honda part will be like 150 and up, maybe even 180. Whereas these, well, it fits. Installation was fairly simple, just requires some elbow grease. The silicone piece over here, some parts of it doesn't seem like it fit perfectly, but it's more cosmetic. And besides that, I'm glad I got this. I think it's well worth the money. I'll place the link to where I purchased this in the description below. But if you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching AwkwardHamster. Bye.